Let me start with something uncomfortable. What if I told you that in today's world, your resume might never be seen by a human? No HR manager, no recruiter, just an algorithm deciding your future. Sounds dramatic, right? Well, it's already happening. Welcome to HR Simplified, where we break down the biggest shifts in the workplace without the jargon. And today, we're talking about something that's not coming in the future. It's already here. AI in HR. Let's get one thing straight. HR was never meant to be a support function. It was just treated like one. For years, HR was seen as policies, payroll, processes. But now, AI is taking over all of that. Leave requests automated. Employee queries, you have chatbots. Basic screening done in seconds. So what's left for HR? The real job. Building leaders, shaping culture, making decisions that impact business outcomes. We are moving from how do we manage people to how do we make people our biggest competitive advantage. And that shift is massive. Now let's talk about hiring, because this is where most people feel the impact first. AI today can scan resumes in seconds. It can analyze video interviews. It can predict candidate success as well. It can engage with candidates 24/7. And here's the truth no one is telling graduates. You're not competing with other people anymore. You're competing with algorithms. Think about it. Now, this means that your resume needs to be skill first, not fancy. It needs to match the language of the job description. And most importantly, it needs proof. Not I'm hardworking. Show me where. And here's the twist. Networking is becoming more powerful, not less. Because referrals, they bypass algorithms. Now everyone's talking about personalized learning. AI recommending courses, tracking progress, suggesting skills. That sounds great. But let's be honest. Most people still don't use it. Because the problem was never access. It was the ownership. Companies, they can give you tools, but they can't give you the hunger to learn. So if you're a young professional listening to this, don't wait for HR to build your growth plan. You build your own. Use AI to learn faster, but don't confuse learning with scrolling. Okay, now let's move to things which will get uncomfortable. AI can now track your productivity, your communication, even your sentiment, which means performance is no longer reviewed once a year. It's visible all the time. Sounds powerful, right? Well, it is. But it's also risky. Because the moment people feel watched, they stop experimenting. And when experimentation stops, innovation dies. So the real question is not can we track everything? It's should we? Smart companies, they use AI to coach people, not control them. This is where AI gets really interesting. Companies can now predict who's likely to leave, what skills they'll need next year, which teams are burning out. Earlier, HR reacted. Now HR can see problems before they even happen. That changes everything. Hiring becomes proactive. Upskilling, it becomes targeted. Decisions become smarter. And let's not forget, data doesn't replace judgment. It only sharpens it. Day-to-day work is also changing fast. You have AI onboarding assistants, you have HR chatbots, you have personalized well-being tools. Everything is faster, smoother, more efficient. But here's the risk. Workplaces can become efficient and also emotionally empty because no chatbot can replace a meaningful conversation, a mentor who believes in you, a leader who gives honest feedback. Efficiency is good, but connection is what people stay for. And here's the truth most companies are missing. If everyone has access to the same AI, then AI is not your advantage anymore. I tell you what is. Culture. The companies that will win are the ones that are built on trust. They build psychological safety, accountability, and a learning mindset. Because AI can optimize your work, but only culture can make people care. And that brings us to the most important question. In a world where AI can do so much, what is HR really responsible for? I say not just efficiency, but humanity. Ensuring there is fairness, preventing biased approaches, protecting dignity at work. Because if HR doesn't do that, no one else will. So yes, AI will change how we work, but it should never change why we work. And that why is still deeply human. This is Ravigmotwani, and I'll see you in the next one.